Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Hovering Sombrero by Jean. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these gray lines in the grid. These are palindromic lines, palindromes. So basically, it reads the same forward and backwards. So if this was 1, 2, 3, this would be 2, 1. So that this way it reads 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and this way it reads 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Little tip for you, it just means that the ones that are equidistant from the center are the same digit. So these are the same digit as each other, these are the same digit as each other. Another way to think about it, it's just clones, right? All right, in addition to that, we do have black crop key dots and white crop key dots. So black dots separate digits with a 1 to 2 ratio, meaning one of them is exactly double the other. So if this was a 2, this could be 1, because 2 is double 1, or it could be 4, because 4 is double 2. And then the white dots separate consecutive digits. So if this was a 2, this could be 1, because 1 and 2 is consecutive, or this could be 3, because 2 and 3 is consecutive. The order doesn't matter. What matters is that they end up consecutive. Not all the dots are necessarily given. All that means is, say I had 2, 4 here, there could have been a black dot, and there's not, and that's perfectly fine. We aren't given all the black dots. It just tells us positive information about these cells, these dominoes. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring here. So let's call this green and purple, because this is purple and this is green. We're just saying whatever digit goes here, we're calling that green. Whatever digit goes here, we're calling that purple. And we know it's duplicated down here by our palindrome. So now we know that these two digits are different than green and purple because they share a box. So I can use orange and red as these two, and then we know the red ends up here, and then this is the orange. So we have 4 out of our 6 digits colored. This digit here, whatever it is, it's not red, purple, orange, or green. This has to be a new color, right? For red, it would repeat red in this row. So let's just call it yellow. If we know it's a distinct color, because according to this row, yellow is not red and purple, and according to this row, yellow is not orange or green. So we have every digit colored except for 1. Now this digit, we know is not yellow, orange, or green. We know it's not orange. Okay, so we don't know that it's not purple or red. I don't have any way to see that. Okay. Now these two are consecutive. We have a black dot here, which has to accept purple, red. Huh. This is interesting. We can't quite make a conclusion here. So one thing about our 6x6 Sudoku, right, is you've got roping. So we know that orange, red, purple are down here. Well, they can't repeat in the row. So we end up with orange, red, purple in some order up here as well. So if you have a horizontal black dot like this, it always ropes, and there's some equivalent black dot down here, although they don't have to be next to each other. Just we know that 2 out of the 3 of purple, red, orange have a 1 to 2 ratio. Now down here, we also have purple and red. So this doesn't prove they don't have a 1 to 2 ratio, but it does limit in scope the possibilities there. The only way that that would work is if purple was 2. Because we know these two have a 1 to 2 ratio. So purple has a 1 to 2 ratio with at least one other digit, right? So we can say that purple it's not 5, I guess is really the only thing to say. Anything that appears on a black dot can't be a 5, because you can't have the 5, you can't double it. Every other digit can be involved. But if this ends up purple-red, then we know that purple is a 2, because it's shared between 2 different 1 to 2 ratios. That's kind of all I'm saying. I don't know how helpful that is. So none of these colors are 5. So the 5 ends up somewhere in here. I don't know. Is there any way to extend this coloring? Okay, so one thing that's interesting is red does end up somewhere on this black dot. So red is also part of a ratio. Oh, we knew it. Red goes with green. But red can't go with... Okay, so red has to be the 2. There we go. And that precludes purple from doing it. Why does red have to be the 2? Well, we know that this is not a red-green black dot because there's already green in the row. This is red and something else, something non-green, and non-red and non-green. But we do know red-green also is a 1-to-2 ratio. So how does that work? Well, the only way that works is if red is 2. That allows this to be a 1 or a 4. And then it allows whatever's over here to be a 1 or a 4 as well. The other one. I think it's this 1, 2, 4 triple. So this is going to be 3, 5, 6. And so now purple can't do the same thing, right? So we know that 2 is gone. So purple being in a black dot ratio means that purple's not up here. So actually this has to be purple, right? Do you see how that works? If purple were part of this black dot, right? Where does purple go up here? If it was on the black dot with the red, then that would mean that it has to be a 1 or a 4 in that case. And there would be nothing to go with the 1 or the 4 as a 1-to-2 ratio. Hopefully that's clear. 2 is the only digit that has multiple 1-to-2 ratios available. And so this actually ends up being purple because it has to go up here somewhere. And so now it can't be 5, and that means it's 3, 6, meaning this is the other 3, 6. So it's not orange because this is a 3, 5, 6. Orange is 1 or 4. Interesting. This is 2, 5, or 6 just by the consecutive dot. No, sorry. 2, 3, or 5 by the consecutive dot. The 1 would go with 2. The 4 would go with 3 or 5. I don't know where that 6 came from. We know green is in one of these two, for what it's worth. Red is one of these two. If it were here, it would repeat here, which seems okay to me. Trying to do Sudoku here. Purple is in one of these two. Orange. Orange is in one of these two. Green's in one of these two. Oh, we have 2 purples looking down. And this can't be purple, it's green. So this is purple. So now we have to cross-reference 3, 6 with 2, 3, 5 and find that 3 is the only option, which then makes this 4. We get DT2 in the corner. That's 6. All these purples are 3. Orange is 1. Okay. And then this is a 1, 2. So that means this goes with orange, yeah. Sorry, I knew that it went with orange. Once I proved that was purple, this had to be orange up here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Anyway, got there eventually. So just got a bunch of that stuff. We know that one of these two is the purple 3. Oh, this can't be 3 because it's yellow. Sorry, yellow cannot be purple. So that's our 3. Which means that can't be purple, meaning this is our purple 3. And purple and 3 are done. They are the same digit. So this is just 4, 5, 6, and this cannot be the 4 or the 6. So this is 5. Yeah, it couldn't be green. Yellow is a 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 are our colors. So yellow is 5 or 6, and it can't be 6. So yellow is 5. And we'll just give 6 the blue color, just so everything has a color. So sorry, this is blue and this is yellow, giving us 6 and 5. I mean, we have names for them already, 5 and 6, but that's okay. So I'm missing the red and green here, which is 2 and 4. The colors are just getting in the way at this point, but I'll finish with the colors. Why not? That's a 1, 6 pair. Yeah, so this can't be the blue. So this is our orange, and this is blue. So that's 1 and 6. And now we just finished with the green here. That's a 4. That's 2, which is red. So that's not 2. This is, in fact, the blue 6. All right, we know that this is 1, 4, 5. That has to be the 1. 1 is orange, and 5 is yellow. This is 2 and 1, so this is our red, and this is our orange. Oh, 2 ends up here, just by the palindrome, so that's red. We get our 4 here, which is green. Wonder if we can finish the colors first. Okay. This color is known. This is blue. That puts the blue here and the green here, which puts the green here and the yellow here. So this finishes with this is silly. Just extending my time for no reason. All right, that's red, and that's yellow. Okay, so now we know the digits. So yellows are 5, greens are 4, blues are 6, orange is 1, red is 2, and we're done. All right. Okie dokie. Thanks, Gene. That was a fun puzzle. I took the coloring way too extreme. But that's okay. I do think the coloring ended up helpful because we could do certain deductions based on geometry. But yeah, definitely didn't have to take it to that extreme, but why not? Trying to be entertaining, trying to have fun. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.